Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtav, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Reliance Retail to pick up metros India bids for rupees 2,850 crore. Next, Bandhan in talks to sell stressed microfinance loans to Phoenix ARC. Next, FMCG rural demand shows sign of green shoots after 2 years. Next, port capacity to be raised for multiply. Next, Advent closes in on Suven Pharma buyout. Next, will benefits stay under new owners? Ask IDBI pensioner. Next, budget may drop pen in cases where Aadhaar available. Next, presidency may help FPIs avoid capital gain. Next, experts bet for protein wax has boosters. Next, football fans phones go into extra time. Next, China is likely seeing 1 million COVID cases and 5,000 deaths a day. Analysts go. Next, ease of biz. Government introduces bill in LS to decriminalize minor offences. Next, Ladakh stalemate continues after army commanders talks. Next, PM chairs meeting on COVID, reviews status after global spurt. Next, um, next on page number 2 in that Prime Minister chairs meeting on COVID. Next, setback for Vadra has SC dismisses pleas seeking quashing of ED case. Next, random tests on international passengers have began. Mandavia informs Parel. Next, people argued to cooperate by following protocols, especially with Christmas and New Year celebration around the corner. Next, government looking for excuses to stop Bharat Jodo Yatra because it's scare Gandhi. Next, defense min go ahead for rupees 84,000 crore project. Next, India to conduct air exercise with Japan next month. Next, border disputes created by Maharashtra people resolution moved by Karnataka CM Bombay. Next, Maharashtra SIT to probe Salien's death, ruckus in assembly, NCP's Patil suspended. Next, on page number 3 in that, Ladakh stalemate continues into another winter. Next, don't make partition comment on constitutional offices VP. Next, sale called off earlier. Next, bill introduced in LS to decriminalize minor offenses. Next, high value data package packs. Next, reasons for price rise. Next, opposition escalates protest in house on border. Bihar comments. Next, on page number 5 in that AI Express CEO to head co-merged with AirAsia India. Next, Airtel Apollo conduct India's first 5G driven colonoscopy. Next, Maply Tree completes Pune Logistic Park acquisition. Next, M3M buys Panipat land parcel from India Bulls Housing Finance for rupees 1500 crore. Next, Delhi High Court summons Ansal probes director. Next, on page number 6 in that budget to drop ban for financial transactions backed by Aadhaar. Next, Vision 2047 port handling capacity to be raised by 4 multiply. Next, will benefits continue under new owners? Ask IDBI pensioner. Next, government ask fertilizer cost to buy gas from spot market. Next, on page number 7 in that Sula shares settle over 7% lower than issue price. Next, Allen Electronics IPO subscribed 3 times. Next, PSUs running hot on the street push up M cap share to 13%. Next, Pirmala cap bids big on developer financing loan. Next, Bank of Maharashtra rises rupees 880 crore VAVA at 1 bonds. Next, NSC gets SEBI note to set up social stock exchange. Next, Shamsher Singh named CEO of SBI Fund Management. Next, RCMS valuations relatively rich for size of its business. Next, revenue boost. Next, gold drops 1% after US data lifts dollar. Then on page number 8 in that algorithms are driving many of our personal and social choices now. We need AI that can empower humans rather than displace them. Next, Geo unit completes Reliance Infratel acquisition. Next, Reliance subsidiary buy 23.3% stake in US Co. Action Tech for $25 million. Next, Geo armed to handle managed services of IOC for 5 years. Next, Zensky tells US its support is investment in democracy. Next, FTX Bankman Fried extradited to US to face fraud charges. Next, China is likely seeing 1 million COVID cases, 5,000 deaths a day. Next, on page number 10, it's an article section in that global supply chain catch China's COVID. Next, wake up and smell the capex cycle uptick. Next, servant sector and ugly Indian passenger. Next, how not to become China. Next, infra now to dig deeper. Next, be wary of BF7 variant. Next, what can we offer God. Next, be aware this BFY, it's BF7. Next, GST issues meet interact resolve. Next, wrong conflection, wrong inflation on high inflation. Next, on page number 11, in that a stellar collection of modern Indian art. Next, on page number 12, in that Big Four are emerging as a big force in M&A banking. Next, government asked airlines to issue e-tickets with barcode to ease rush. Next, JK Cement arm buys Arco paint for rupees 153 crore. Next, Daiichi 6 forensic audit of Fortis deal. Next, protein based wax may work better as booster. Next, Mol next, star Viacom 18 Viva for eyeballs at IPL auction. Next, An Academy out Saudi Tourism in has IPL partner. Next, Molnupiravir does not help reduce debts. Next, on page number 15, in that House panel finds big tax aid biz a monopolist trade. Next, ex WhatsApp Pay India had in talks to join Tata Digital. Next, Google sees India's ad revenue staying on high growth path. Next, Cognizant Gardua team up to offer drone solutions. Next, Meta India axed 22.9 million posts in November. Next, Intel names Raja Koduri its chief architect. Next, Ola Electric set to launch commercial vehicles soon. Next, Cognizant Garuda team up to offer drone solution. Next, Dot forms task forces to accelerate chipsets plan. Next, Physics Wala enters upskilling space with $1.7 million I neuron AI buy. Next, CEO Elon Musk antics just one of Tesla's many problems. Next, Ola Electric set to launch commercial vehicles soon. Then on page number 17, in that stock sale of Defense has latest US data backs Fed stance. Next, rupee gains 5 paisa to 82.79 against USD. Next, rich investors turn to AIF investing in riskier debt. Next, key equity mutual fund ratio slipped for a third month, points of Dalal Street cautious. Next, defensive sector in focus again on rising COVID cases. Next, oil steadies has rate hikes fears counter tighter US stock bills. Next, Bandhan in talks to sell stressed microloans to Phoenix ARC. Next, rupee gains 5 paisa to 82.79 against UD. Next, FPI's foreign VCs pin hopes on tax residency proof to avoid hit. Next, defensive sectors in focus again on rising COVID cases. That next, some pharma stocks such as Zydex Life Science, IPCA, Cipla and Davis Lab has been seen higher delivery volumes. That next, PSU remaining hot on the Dalal Street push up middle market share to mid market mid capital share to 13%. Next, RCMS valuation relatively rich for size of its business. Thank that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.